What's up my mates of YouTube, my name is Aussie Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of Kenenth Cole's reaction. Now I actually filmed this video before, but I forgot to turn my microphone on again, and so I'm not going to be able to take the plastic off the casing and all of that, but I'm still going to be giving my same sort of thoughts that I did before. Anyways, my fragrance of the day is Tabax Craftsman. In my opinion, it smells like Versace's Dylan Blue, but others seem to think that it smells like Dior Sauvage. I think it's a good middle ground between the two, and instead of paying over $100 Australian, you're paying $15 Australian. It's one of the best value fragrances I could possibly recommend, and for the price, you just need it in your collection. It's fantastic, it smells super masculine, it's got a really masculine lavender note in it, it's got a bright citrus opening, and for the price, you can't really do much better than this, unless you get something really luxurious on sale, like some old stock or something. Anyways, Kenenth Cole's reaction has bland, boring packaging, silver with black and green accents. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not the biggest fan of lime green, but it's only packaging. But they do say you eat or smell with your eyes in the case of fragrances. That was a crappy joke, I know. The fragrance bottle, I thought originally that it had a greenish tinged liquid, but it's actually the bottle here that has a slight greenish tinge to it. Light/lime green. It's okay. I thought the cap was metal, but it's not, it's plastic. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's just dense plastic, it's not metal, as you can see in there. Just let that focus. There we go. Plastic. Anyway, the atomizer isn't great. It's pretty weak. It's like a little puff. Not the biggest fan of the atomizer. As for the fragrance itself, just gonna let some of the alcohol evaporate. It is floral, fruity. I get some aquatic notes. It's fresh, but it's really boring. It reminds me of a lot of the fresh, floral, feminine fragrances that I've smelt, and not in a good way. I've grown to really love fresh and aquatic fragrances. However, I've still yet to find a female fresh fragrance that I really gravitate towards. This reminds me of so many fresh, aquatic, feminine fragrances that I've smelt, and not in a good way. At least they're female fragrances. This, on the other hand, is marketed as a men's fragrance. I get melon in the opening, I get a bit of synthetic citruses, I get the sea notes, the aquatic notes, melons again. There's no woods, there's no spice, there's no complexity to this one. It is boring in every sense of the word, and all in all, I'm just not a huge fan of this one. In fact, this may be one of the worst fragrances that I've ever covered on this channel. That's not to say it's terrible, or that it's not going to have its fans, because I can see a lot of people actually gravitating towards something like this, because for summertime, as far as just something you can just chuck on after, you know, you work out or something, this would serve a purpose in that regard, but I'm just not a fan of it, and for that reason I'm going to give it 4 out of 10. I don't imagine the performance, the longevity, is going to be anything special either. I'm expecting about 4 hours. Something this fresh and floral is rarely going to last long on the skin, and the concentration is an eau de toilette as well. Anyways, have any of you guys here ever worn Kenenth Cole's reaction? If you have, let me know in the comments below. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, this is Kenenth Cole's reaction, and I'll catch you guys around.